All right, fish on. Doesn't feel like a real big one, but we'll take it. It has taken me a while to catch a fish. I've been out here, I don't know exactly how long. I started real late because I just came off a string of night shifts, and so I didn't get on the water until 10 or 11. It's 12 right now, so feels like a rainbow. I've been kind of switching some things up, trying to figure out what they want, and also really I'm hoping to get into a brown or two today. We'll see what we can do, but at least we got a fish on. Hopefully it's going to get the skunk off if I can get it in the boat. Yeah, little planter rainbow. Pretty little one. Oops. So on the pink 2-inch Lyman. There we go. We'll get it back in the water. Hopefully more than this to come. Alright, I think I got another one on. And I think it may be smaller than the first. We'll see. It's on that pink 2-inch Lyman again. I was just getting ready to switch. It's only been 15-20 minutes. But I may start... Well, it might be a little bigger than I thought. I think I'm going to start casting towards shore. So I'm just going to cruise along with the electric and cast different spoons, plugs, different things at the shore, because the activity is right up tight in the shallows, and I may give that a go and see if that gets me something. So it's waking up a little bit. We'll see. It's kind of staying down. It could be a brown, just not a real big one, but yeah, it's just a little brown. I'm going to net it because it doesn't look hooked real great. Oops. Yeah, and it did pop out in the net. So I'm glad that I netted it. I think I would have lost it. Just a little one, but really pretty. Alright. So there we go. Maybe 14 inches. Nice pretty brown trout. We'll get him back in the water. Yes! Yes! Stay on. All right. I got one following it too. That's awesome. I can see it. It's a nice brown. Oh yeah. So this is on the Herb Special. Okay, so that drag is actually reasonably tight. It's just fighting really hard. It's not like a monster, but it is a nice brown. I'm sorry I don't have the other camera, so I can't get it going in the net. Oh, that is a beauty. That is a beauty. All right, I'm gonna turn it around and point back to the back because I want to keep this in the water. I caught the buck, it looks like. So, all right. So my other camera actually went in the water. Well, I had two go in the water. Okay. All right, so I'm just casting that up to shore and even just targeting where I see him splashing. So I actually trolled through here and there's a couple spots that I saw him splashing, so then I just cast it right up in there and we got him. Like I said, this is the buck. Oh. So, get away. Whoa, easy. Okay, about 5.5 pounds, roughly. What a pretty fish. All right, we'll get it back in the water. All right, that is him. Back he goes. All right. Swam off without any trouble. You know, kept him in the water most of the time in the net. I did get a quick picture with the timer, and man, that made my day. So 2 little ones, 1 big one. There's something really exciting about casting to them and hooking them, so hopefully more fish to come. Got him! Yes! Yes! Maybe even... Oh no! Lost it. don't think you could see that, but all right, fish on. Just a little one, but so I switched from browns and I'm going out into the main lake, and I'm seeing if I can find any schools of kokanee. And I was going to try to pick up a few for dinner, but I have not seen any schools. Now the water temp's 48 degrees, so they may not be schooled up, and they may be up on the surface, but we'll still troll just a little longer. Little rainbow. Yep. Been seeing him hit the surface out here. And here we go. Now 2 rainbows, 2 browns, few fish lost. Off it goes. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it today. I wanted to talk a little bit about what I do when I'm casting these lures. So they come with 2 trebles, and sometimes when you run both trebles, this back one will get hooked up on the front one. Now if you're trolling and you just stick them in the water and start letting line out, that doesn't happen. But when you're casting, it's pretty common to do that. Now if I take this front treble off and just run this back treble, and I hate saying never, because then now it'll happen, but I have yet to have, so I've never had, this hook come up and foul or anything. So these are pretty hefty. They cast quite far, and the nice thing is they float. So when I cast them right up against shore, they just float, and then as I reel, they're going to start diving. Now I'm casting into probably 2 feet of water today. When I caught that big brown, it was in maybe 3-4 feet of water. And what I'm doing is I'm retrieving, letting it dive down, then pausing. It starts floating up, retrieving, and I'm kind of doing that until I get into, you know, probably 5 feet of water, and then I can just fast retrieve. So that's what I was doing when I hooked up on that one, and when I missed what I think was maybe even a bigger fish. I don't know on the camera angle, I can't remember. If you'll be able to see like that fish coming out of the water or anything, we'll see. That one was on the spotted frog, the disco frog. And I threw a few others. I threw a bunch of spoons, some spinners, even some plastic stuff. But this was the only one that I landed one on, and only hooked up on the spotted frog and didn't have a hit on anything else. So it was a good kind of midday fishing trip. It's getting into evening now, and I didn't bring anything to eat other than sunflower seeds. So I'm going to hit the road, get home and get some food. I really appreciate the support. Please like and subscribe. We'll catch you later, and fish on.